When you wake up in the morning, what do you tell yourself? Are you excited to get up, to go to work, to go to school, to do what you do? Are these some of your thoughts? Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get to the workplace. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to make a difference for the organization. Are those your thoughts? If those are your thoughts, congratulations. You're in the top 30% that the Gallup organization say are engaged. Congratulations, you're in the 30%. But if, however, your thoughts are otherwise, you know where you're going to that job, that job, that joyless occupational bondage that just overbroke because you need to show up and pay those bills, then, you're in the 52% that Gallup says are not engaged. But you know what? Here's an even scarier statistic. Do you know that there are people that actually wake up in the morning with the thoughts that, you know what? I can't wait to get to the workplace. I can't wait to get to school. I can't wake up to do what I do because guess what? My job is to make sure that they have a bad day. That's why I'm waking up. Yes, I'm waking up to make sure they have a bad day. Guess what? You represent the 18%. Isn't that scary? There are actually people like that really think like that. They thrive on that. I want to make sure my coworkers and my boss have a bad day. I've spent 25 years so far in the corporate sector, but my particular field of interest is human resources. Human resources is so fascinating. You get to observe behavior. You get to witness personalities change. You get to even look at the people that tend to challenge the fabric of who you are. You know, like the locomotive personality, that bully in the workplace, or maybe it's that sniper that's sabotaging you in the back, or maybe it's that sacrificer, let me just help you, while mumbling under their breath, or maybe it's that whiner and complainer, wah, 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 wah. They're having a bad day, they didn't sleep good last night. You know some people like that? And those individuals challenge the fabric of who you are. But I'm telling you, when you understand the fabric of who you are, it's a different day. So here's my question to you. How do you maintain your energy? How do you do it? Where every day is a good day. Monday is marvelous Monday. Tuesday is terrific Tuesday. Wednesday is wonderful Wednesday. Thursday is tremendous Thursday. Friday is fantastic Friday. Now, if you work in the healthcare sector, then you work on the weekends. So you have scintillating Saturday, yes, and successful Sunday. The bottom line, every day is a good day. So how do you do that? And in order for you to do that, I have a mantra that I want to share with you. And you're welcome to use it for yourself. Are you ready? Say yes. Yes. All right, here it is. Say with me, I will not let anyone steal my joy. Say it again like you mean it. I will not let anyone steal my joy. Yes, that's my number one mantra. I will not let anyone steal my joy. It was February 2 of 1999. I walked into the Human Resource Management Department for a large employer. I'll never forget walking up to the desk and seeing the receptionist. And the receptionist saying to me, Melinda, you have such a great smile. But what she didn't tell me, she told me much later. She was saying under her breath, let's see if she's still here 6 months later. 6 months later, 60,000 hours, 6 years, many years. I walked in every day, good morning, how you doing? Because my mantra is, I will not let anyone steal my joy. The very essence of who you are as that individual determines a lot of things for you. A lot of times, we let those societal myths that we tend to believe exist the course of who we are. For example, the car you drive determines your financial success, or that educational degree that you've achieved means that you're super intelligent, or how about the job title that you have in the workplace determines that you're a success, or the size of the rock on your finger determines your marital success. These are all societal myths that we take on and now become the fabric of our belief system. And those things tend to challenge us in being able to maintain our energy. It's really interesting because you really need to know what your needs are. The famous, psychologist, Abraham Maslow, who identified the pyramid called the hierarchy of needs, the original pyramid, that is, where at the base, it's your food and shelter, then it's your safety, then it's your sense of social belonging, and then it's your self-esteem and your self-confidence, and at the very top, self-actualization. Because when you're self-actualized, you're not traumatized by another person's behavior or their actions. Understanding your need is so important. But for some individuals, we have to consider the educational process that we go through. You sit in the classroom, you get that degree, and you're so excited because you've got this new knowledge. And the tendency, some individuals will share it, but some will not. Their statement that knowledge is power, no. I amended to say that shared knowledge is power. How about that? Where you have the opportunity to change someone's life and really transcend them to the next level. I'm talking about paying it forward. So you have to look at these variables in your life. What is your reality for you? Just in case you don't know, I want to recommend a website for you. It is www.fcprofiles.com/focus. www.fcprofiles.com/focus. And what this website does for you is you can ask yourself or button in those 16 questions, and you can find out what your reality is. Because for some individuals, they live life in a state of crisis. They're always in the trauma unit. They're always putting out a fire. They're always stressed out. Or maybe you live where you are in deception. People are always stealing your time so that you can't get your projects done. Or maybe you live a life of waste, where you're wasting a lot of time. Social media, Facebook, technology, those kinds of things. Where I suggest that you focus and be in a state of focus to move forward to the next level. It is so important to understand the fabric of the reality of your life. Now, how do you gravitate your life? How do you recognize that there's greatness inside of you? Here's my second mantra for you that I want you to say with me. I will brighten the corner where you are. Say, brighten the corner, come on. Where you are. And for me, it's a ... regardless of your environment. Can't forget that part. So when you think about that part, brighten the corner where you are. A lot of times people let their environment dictate their behavior, and they tend to be traumatized by that environment. But if you understand the greatness inside of you, can you imagine with me an eagle is up in the sky? Get the analogy. An eagle is up in the sky, sees their prey down below, comes down, gets that prey, and goes right back up. Because guess what? The eagle is not like chickens and crows down at the ground fighting for a piece of bread. So when you think about the greatness inside of you, you continue to soar. So the bottom line is you are the deciding factor. Can you envision yourself if you go to school or whether you go to work or wherever you are? Let's say that you started a new job. You're that new employee. You've gone to school and gone through an educational process. Woo! You can't wait to start with that organization. You're so excited. But you know what? The first 3 to 6 months is considered the honeymoon phase. You're glad to join that employer. You're so excited to be part of the organization. But what happens after 6 months? Things change for some people. Because from 6 months to 12 months, you're asking yourself the question, what is top administration saying? What is top management showing based on the wolf tickets I was sold when I was sitting in that chair? From 13 to 18 months, you're asking yourself the question, why did I join this organization again? And if you have not identified your niche by 18 months, then you're looking for another employment. Salary.com will tell you that 62% of new employees are looking for a new job within the first 90 days of the new job they just started. Imagine that. 62% of new employees are looking for a new job within the first 90 days of the new job they just started. And you know what the scary statistic is? 81% of those new employees are using the new job's computer to find the new job. Wow, that's a hot mess. You have to think about the essence of your being and the fabric of who you are, because you have the power to make that decision. Here it is. 5% of people think. 10% of people think they think. But 85% of people would rather die than think. You have the power. You are the deciding factor. So I want to remind you today, my 2 ideas worth spreading are, I will not let anyone steal my joy. And number 2, brighten the corner where you are. Those are my 2 ideas worth spreading.